Last month, I made $20,000. I don't own a business, I don't have employees, I don't have a product, and I don't run ads. I actually tried all of that for years and it didn't work. And for the longest time, I thought I needed to start a business to make real money, and it turns out that I was wrong about what that even meant. What actually changed everything for me was just one skill that most guys completely overlook, and I want to show you what it is and how it works. So, if you are in your 20s or early 30s and you've been trying to figure out this whole online income thing, this is probably the video that you needed 2 years ago because I did need it 2 years ago. So, I want to talk to you about my own personal experience and my journey. So, I started out working at a call center. I was decent at talking to people, but I was making like $1,000 a month. No future. I knew I didn't want to do that forever, and I just wanted to chase the dream to be an entrepreneur. I started trying SMA, content creation, drop shipping. I tried trading. I spent money on ads. I spent a lot of money on mentors. I burned cash I didn't have, and nothing really hit. And I kept telling myself the next thing will be the one until I eventually stumbled into high ticket remote sales, which was rough at first. I didn't know what I was doing for months until it clicked and it turned into $20,000 months. Again, no business, no team, just one single skill. And that's the craziest thing for me, honestly. If you're watching this, you probably already tried some version of what I tried, which is, again, maybe you tried dropshipping, maybe you run ads. The product wasn't a winner, or it was a winner and then it died. Probably lost money to Facebook, to Mark Zuckerberg. Trading, I paid for a mentor, Discord, an indicator, blew funded accounts, I made some money and I gave it back. Maybe you tried investing money into crypto. Again, same story, different vehicle. And here's the thing that nobody says, none of that is actually a business. That's you just gambling on a vehicle you don't control in a market that's saturated and you don't understand, with money that you cannot even afford to lose. And the missing piece in everything that I tried was the same. Again, I had no skills, just buying courses for vehicles. And the thing is, you don't need a business. You only need a skill that people with businesses will pay you a lot of money to do for them. And again, that skill for me personally was remote high ticket sales, especially closing. I just hop into Zoom calls for other people's companies and I help their leads, their prospects, make a decision. No cold calling, no door to door, no spam. People that have already raised their hand, and your job is to have a real, genuine conversation with them. And the reason why it works is because if you don't have money right now, or you have a little bit of money but you don't have a skill, again, it takes no product. You don't need to build a product. You don't need to invest money. You don't need to manage a team. You don't need to run ads. The only thing you need is a laptop, a phone, and the willingness to get good at talking to people. And the way that I like to think about it is this way. Starting a business is like trying to open a restaurant with no cooking experience. High ticket sales is getting paid to be the head waiter at a restaurant that's already packed with people, where the kitchen already exists and you're just learning how to serve. Dropshipping is like buying a lottery ticket every single month, hoping a product wins. Sales is learning a trade. One is gambling, the other one compounds. Because the more you talk to people, the better you're gonna get at it. And most guys online are trying to own the casino. And I just learned to be the guy at the table who actually knows the game. Again, the first few months were rough. I couldn't find a good offer, a good opportunity. I got ghosted by multiple companies. I took on bad offers, bad opportunities where I made no money, and I quit. Then I took another one, and I did this until it clicked. There's no quantum science here. My first $10,000 month, I gotta admit, it felt like a glitch. The second one, it felt real. It felt like, hey, like I'm actually good at it. Like I'm actually compounding this skill. And the third one, I stopped checking my bank account obsessively. Like I didn't care about money anymore. I didn't care about the price tags when I was going and buying whatever I wanted, or ordering food, or going on trips and stuff like that. And again, having real conversations, getting rejected, learning how to and why I was doing it. And there's this guy that I was actually training, one of my students. He was doing SMMA as well back in 2021. He almost gave up hope because he thought that the online space wasn't for him for some reason. And then he reached out to me like probably a year ago. He gave high ticket sales as a setter a try at first. He made his first 5K a month in like 2 months just because he had a little bit of guidance and he got introduced to the right opportunities. And I actually flew him out to Marbella for a few months where I met him and we had a great time. I think he's helping his family as well and he's scaling right now and he's pulling between $7,000 to $10,000 a month. One thing that's really important for me is I'm not selling a course. I want to make that clear. Me and my associate Matthew actually manage and train around 30 to 50 people across a few sales teams right now. Real companies, real offers, and we're always looking for people who can communicate well. And it doesn't really matter if you've done this before, if you have the raw potential and you're willing to learn, that's all we care about. You have the potential to be placed into one of our teams. And if that's you, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram, which is right here. And if it is a fit, we'll talk. If it's not, no hard feelings. If not, just keep watching. And I'm gonna break down exactly how this works next. And I've got more videos coming that'll save you a lot of time if you're curious about this path. So I want to break down basically how to get started from step 1 to step 3. It's just basically like about getting the right offer. Not the first offer. Most guys fail here before they even start. They take the first company that'll flat them. And I'm gonna show you what a good offer actually looks like. A product that's $3,000 and above, so the commissions are worth your time. Inbound leads, you're not cold prospecting as a beginner. An A team that's already making sales, that's proof that it works, and a clear compensation structure. You know what you're getting paid. What a bad offer looks like. Some random coach on Instagram, no team, no leads, 5% commission, and the offer you big determines 70% of your results before you even open your mouth. That's the real raw truth. Step 2, get the reps, get the repetitions, don't study, talk. Most beginners try to learn sales by watching 40 YouTube videos. That's avoidance. You only get good one way. That is taking calls, getting told no, recording the call, listening back to it. And the goal here is for the first 30 calls, don't care if they close or not. It's to stop feeling weird on the phone. And again, I want to dial in the real basics here. Slow down, ask more questions than you think you should, shut up, and after you ask one, let silence do the work. Again, you're not trying to convince anyone. You're trying to understand them. And the close happens when they understand themselves. Step 3, stack a system that you can repeat. Once something works, write it down, your opener, your discovery questions, your objection responses, build a little personal playbook, refine it every week. And this is the part that takes you from I got lucky a few times to I make $20,000 a month. And again, sales isn't charisma. It's a process that looks like charisma from the outside. You gotta have a good process that's dialed in that you can consistently follow, and that's the most important thing. A few months ago, I think I was in Marbella, Spain. I didn't plan it. I just booked a flight on a Tuesday because I could. And I was sitting at that cafe with my laptop closed, no alarm set for the morning. I was answering a client's DM from a beach chair, walking through the old town at night. And I met guys doing 20, 50, even 100, and even some of them $500,000 a month. Normal guys, normal human beings just like me. Again, just quietly good at one thing. And none of them were special. They were just guys who picked a skill, got good at it, stopped switching vehicles every 4 months, stopped giving themselves excuses. And that's what's on the other side of this. Not a yacht, just a version of your life where your time is actually yours. So that's the real truth. At the end of the day, it's down to your skill, being consistent and sticking on it for a very long time. And if this resonated at all, not in a cringy way, but just in like this might actually be me way, you know what to do. Feel free to DM me on Instagram. Again, I'm not trying to sell you a dream. I'm just a guy who tried a bunch of stuff that didn't work until I found one that did. And now I get to help a lot of people figure it out too. So if you want me to keep making this, subscribe. I'm doing a full series on this over the next few weeks. How to pick an offer, how to pass interviews, how to take your first call, and drop one thing in the comments in terms of like what have you already tried that didn't work. I'm just curious to see how many of you guys went into the rabbit hole just like me with Eman Gatsi, Brest Kells, or a lot of these people online trying to sell you the dream.